The Silent Patient, 2019, is a contemporary psychological thriller by Alex Michaelides. It follows Alicia Berenson, a woman who shot her husband Gabriel 6 years earlier and has not spoken since. Most of the story unfolds in the present, narrated by Theo Faber, a forensic psychotherapist who has recently begun treating Alicia at the Grove, the psychiatric hospital where she resides after Gabriel's murder. The novel employs an epistolary style, weaving Theo's present-day perspective with excerpts from Alicia's diary, chronicling the weeks leading up to the murder. These two narrative threads converge in a shocking twist, revealing that Theo and Alicia share a far more intimate history than the surface-level doctor-patient relationship initially suggests. Michaelides, a Cypriot-American author and screenwriter, lives in London, where the story is set. Upon its release, the book quickly reached the top of the New York Times bestseller list. Theo Faber, 42, introduces the central mystery, Alicia Berenson, a painter who killed her husband, Gabriel, 6 years earlier. At the time, Alicia was 33, Gabriel 44. Police found her at the scene, having shot Gabriel 5 times in the head and slashed her wrists. She has remained silent ever since. The only clue to her state of mind is a self-portrait she created, signed Acestus. Alicia was subsequently committed to the Grove. The narrative alternates between Theo's present-day investigation and Alicia's old diary. At the story's outset, 6 years have passed since the murder, and Theo has taken a position at the Grove, specifically to work with Alicia. Her high-profile case has fascinated him for years. In his first session, he finds her heavily medicated by her primary therapist, Christian West. Determined to communicate with her, Theo persuades Christian to reduce her dosage. In their next meeting, Alicia is alert but violently attacks him. The Grove's manager, Stephanie Clark, wants to halt Theo's sessions, but Lazarus Diomedes, the clinical director, grants him 6 weeks to get Alicia to speak. Unable to communicate verbally with Alicia, Theo acts as a detective, interviewing her family, neighbors, and friends. He discovers from neighbor Barbie Hellman that Alicia had a stalker in the weeks before Gabriel's death. Alongside these investigations, Theo shares his personal life, revealing the discovery of his wife Catherine's infidelity. The betrayal is devastating, especially given his history of mental health struggles and a past suicide attempt. Obsessed and jealous, Theo begins monitoring Catherine, confirming her affair. Meanwhile, back at the Grove, Alicia stabs another patient with a paintbrush. Christian resumes her medication and isolates her. Lazarus tells Theo he can no longer counsel Alicia. On his final visit, Alicia gives Theo her diary, confirming her stalker. The diary shows that Alicia had told Gabriel and her therapist, Christian, who secretly accepted off-the-books payments for private treatment, about the stalker. Neither believed her. Alicia avoided her prescribed medication, fearing it would leave her vulnerable. Her last diary entry notes that the stalker is in the house. Theo uses the diary to confront Christian and Alicia's family, including her cousin Paul Rose and Aunt Lydia. He pieces together that Alicia's hatred of her father, rooted in childhood trauma, made her capable of murder. He connects this to her identification with Alcestis, the tragic figure whose life was betrayed by someone she trusted. Confronting Alicia with this theory, she begins speaking, recounting the night of Gabriel's death. She claims a stalker tied both her and Gabriel, then killed Gabriel and left, but her account contradicts police evidence, which shows Gabriel was shot 5 times, and Theo doubts her story. Returning to the Grove, Theo plans to confront Alicia about her deception, only to find she is in a coma after a morphine overdose. He informs Lazarus and the police are called. Suspicion falls on Christian, given his secret treatment of Alicia. In truth, Theo himself administered the morphine. Until this point, Kathy's affair appears to occur contemporaneously with Theo's investigation, but the narrative reveals it happened 6 years earlier, and the man she was seeing was Gabriel. In fact, Theo had been Alicia's stalker prior to the murder. A final diary entry, unseen by Theo, reveals Alicia recognized him as her stalker when he arrived at the Grove. She allowed him to overdose her out of lingering guilt. On the night of the murder, Theo tied up both Alicia and Gabriel, forcing Gabriel to choose who would live. When Gabriel chose his own life, Theo fired a warning shot and left. Alicia, traumatized by her father's past actions, shot Gabriel. Theo never discovers this final diary entry, but believes he acted rightly in helping Alicia. He receives a job offer as director of another institution. Kathy mourns her lover's death, though the affair remains unspoken. The novel concludes as police arrive with Alicia's diary, setting the stage for Theo to face justice. Ultimately, it is Alicia's diary that uncovers the full truth. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.